Hey YouTube, what's going on? Abyssalwave here, and today I'm finally bringing you my UI. So, I finally kind of just like broke down and made the video showcasing, and not only that, but bringing you guys my UI. So, this is obviously the UI that you guys have seen in all my videos. It's a base Elvui plus Skullflower continued with a couple other add-ons and different customizations within those add-ons. As you can see here, obviously Weakauras, Galvan unit frames, compact runes, and I use mask for my Weakauras. I'm going to have a picture on screen showing all my add-ons, just a list of them. You have to download these add-ons yourself, and I'm going to give you the profile in order to have it set up like this. Once you download all these add-ons, you can continue with the video. Download these first. I'm going to have the ones that are required, and then the ones that I use that you don't absolutely need, but they do kind of have their own purposes that I personally use on a daily basis. So once you have all those add-ons, we can continue with the video. So from there, I'm going to upload in the description a paste bin to my Elvui profile. So once you have that string copied, I want you to open up the game menu, go to Elvui, and under existing profiles, you're going to click the Abyssalwave profile. This, once you click it, let me just go to a different one. As you can see, this is just the base one that you're going to get. And then I click on the Abyssalwave one, and it automatically imports all of my settings into your UI. Now, you have to have all these add-ons before you do this. And then once you click that Abyssalwave, it is going to set up everything yourself. This is very important. Now, with the Weakauras, I have on Waco.io, I have all my Weakauras, so you can go to that website. I will also have that down in the description below, and you can import all my Weakauras from there. So if I open up my Weakauras /WA, you can see my Weakauras are right here. I have some other ones that I don't really showcase that often, like the Temptation one. For the ring, I have the Collapse ring, and I have my Rune Forge and my Razorite stacks. Right there, if you want those, you can just hit me up, and I will post them on Waco.io if you guys want them. And then I have the ones that are not loaded, obviously. But those are basically my Weakauras. Now, if they don't work normally, go to load and then click on player name and put in your name, okay? Now I'm going to quickly go over some stuff within the add-ons that I use that you're going to have to set up yourself as well, but I'm going to walk you through it. So if we go to our interface and to our add-ons, then the first one we're going to be going over is compact runes. So this is compact runes right here, my little rune bar. And I personally find a very small rune bar is very helpful in managing because what I do is I have them light up when I'm using them, and if I use one, as you can see, it goes dark and it starts to load. So it's very easy to track with just a quick glimpse, and that's what you really are, quick glimpse at it. But I'm going to be going over what I use for compact runes. So first off, we're going to go down to features, and for features, I just tick off everything for frost. If you don't, then it's going to track frost fever, Razorite, Icy Talons, and Gathering Storm. I don't want that. I also don't want it to track runic power. If you have that ticked, then it's going to have runic power, and I also don't want it to track procs. You can also set this up for Blood and Unholy if you're going to be using either of those two, but I just have it down for that, and I don't have any other features set up. Once you untick all those features, these don't even matter anymore. So I highly recommend you set that up because I use external things for tracking those kind of cooldowns. I don't want compact runes to do it, but you can have compact runes do it if you do want. Next up, we have Galvan unit bars. So let me go to Galvan unit bars here. I personally use this for rune power, but you can use the Elvui default, which is right there. You can tick that on to track runic power if you want. But I personally really like Galvan unit bars. So what I do is you go to bars here, you have player power is the only one ticked. And then on player power, if I go here and I go to bar, I have it all on minimalist because I really like how minimalist works. I have my width set to 169, my height to 25, and no offsets. So I highly recommend you have those settings. For text, I do use pretty big text for it because I really do like a huge text for my runic power. I use 20, and I use Expressway as my font for basically everything because I love the way it looks. It kind of looks like it pops a bit and it looks kind of cartoony, and I enjoy that look, but you can set that up to be whatever font that you want. Next up, we're going to go over, let's see here, what else do I need to go over? Mask. So mask is what makes these Weakauras look the way they do. Because if I do not have mask set up, and let me go here to, not Blizzard, but I'm not sure what it, I think it's just none. but I can't find it here. So I just have it set up to, what is it, Entropy Adamantite. I really like how that looks. If you don't have that, then it doesn't have any borders around it. But you can set that up to look whatever way you want. If you like the Diablo look to it. If you like, let's see, the Serenity stuff really looks good. The Onyx really looks nice. Let me see the Serenity. That looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of like how some of that stuff looks. There's different ones in the Entropy one that really look nice. I kind of actually really like that Cobalt. I might actually just keep that there from now on. That looks really nice. Or you can have just a clean UI. You can have it with, where is it down here? Zoomed looks really cool. I used to use Zoomed, if you guys remember my Star Ogre video. And you can kind of set that up to look whatever way you want. I'm actually going to keep the Cobalt because that looks really nice. But there's no other settings within that. I just use that, however. And with whatever skin that I feel looks the best, honestly. So that's the only ones that I need to go over for that. Those are the only ones that really need their own little segment for their settings. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. And if you have any questions within the UI, then please post them down in the comments below with details. You can change it out for Skada. You can change it out for Recount. That isn't a big deal. I just like how details. You can change your nickname. Obviously, my name in-game is Abyssalwave. It is not, you can see there, it's Abyssalwave. It's not Abby, but I kind of, that's my nickname, so I kind of like having that. But that's really the only difference. So if you guys did enjoy the video, give it a like, and if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.